Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about how to screen potential real estate tenants. You have two choices when it comes to finding a new tenant for your rental property. You can hire a property management company. Now they will charge you a fee in order to handle that process for you. Or you can keep the money in your pocket and do it yourself. I personally do it myself. I screen my own tenants and I don't find the process that difficult to do. There are 5 things that I look for when I'm screening potential real estate tenants. Number 1, I request an application from the prospective tenant. You can get this rental application from your realtor association in your local town, or you can simply go online to find a straightforward, simple rental application. Make sure the application covers everything you want to know about that tenant. Choose an application that includes financial information, employment information, and personal information. Make sure the application states that a background check, a criminal report check, and a credit check will be ordered if appropriate. And by signing this application, the potential tenant grants you the ability to pull those 3 reports. Number 2, run a credit check. A credit check will show you the details of a tenant's previous credit history. You can order this report through the 3 online reporting agencies, Equifax, TransUnion, or Experian. The credit history will tell you things about the tenant as it relates to late payments, collection accounts, charged off accounts, bankruptcies, tax lien. The main point I would make here about the credit check is you just want to make sure you feel comfortable with the credit history of your potential tenant. Number 3, run a background check. The background check on your potential tenant will provide you with information on their criminal history. It will provide you information on their eviction history. It will also provide you information on public records. You can order a background check online through companies like StarPoint or Screening Works. Number 4, contact the previous landlords. Here are some questions I would ask the previous landlords. Does the tenant owe you any outstanding debts? Does the tenant have any history of late payments? Has the tenant caused any major damage in the rental unit? Did the tenant disrupt the neighbors or cause any major problems when they were living there? Did the tenant qualify to receive his or her security deposit when moving out? Would you rent to this tenant again in the future? Number 5, contact the tenant's employer. You certainly want to find out if the tenant has a steady, reliable income source before you have the tenant sign the lease. You can do this in 2 ways. You can ask the tenant to give you a copy of a recent pay stub, or you can simply contact the employer directly. Always keep in mind, not all employers will give you information related to your tenant's salary or income. Let's recap the 5 things I recommend you do before you have a potential tenant sign your leasing agreement. Number 1, request an application. Number 2, run a credit check. Number 3, run a background check. Number 4, contact the previous landlords. And number 5, contact the tenant's employer. I think the main thing you need to make sure you understand is find a good tenant, but also as a landlord, make sure you take care of your tenants. When they call with any questions, make sure you call them back promptly and you give them the answer that they're looking for. If they have an issue in the house where something needs repair, make sure you get on that right away and get anything that needs to be fixed repaired. I think for me, when I look at my past history with tenants, I've had really good tenants. Number 1, I did these 5 things that I recommend do before I have the tenant sign a lease. That's the first thing I do. And then secondly, I develop a personal relationship with my tenant. I make sure that tenant understands I'm happy that they're there renting my property. I also make sure that they understand if they have a problem, they can call me and I'm going to respond within 24 hours. If it's an emergency, I'm going to respond within the hour. Good relationships with that tenant is just going to make life much easier for you as a landlord. Well, all right, guys, I hope these 5 things I recommend you do before you have a potential tenant sign your lease was helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing and share the video. As always, guys, keep chasing greatness, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace. If you want 2 free stocks, Webull is going to give you 2 free stocks when you open up a Webull brokerage account, and you can deposit any amount of money in that brokerage account. They're going to give you 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300. That's right, guys. You heard me correctly. You can put $1 in that new brokerage account, and Webull is going to give you 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300. So after the video, I want you to go to the description box of the video, and I want you to click on the Webull link. Sign up for Webull, open your new brokerage account, and get those 2 free stocks, man. And you're going to have an opportunity to start building wealth with that brokerage account. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.